Hello and welcome to this episode of Calin's Outdoor Adventures. Today we're going to be doing some beaver trapping. So we're going to be using some footholds. I'm just going to be having them set up as live sets. So I've just got 2-foot stakes and then some 1/8" aluminum cable crimped off to a 30S Duke 30S, double spring, similar to a number 5, pretty big old beaver trap. So I'm going to start by looking for some sign. I think I'm going to start by setting a castor mound set. Very effective set that I've caught beavers on here before. So this is actually an old spot that I caught Calin 2 months ago. I had a trap right here. And you can see right here, the beavers have actually come in and made their own castor mound. I would set the trap right here. However, there's not really a great trap bed spot. And they can come up anywhere over here since it's kind of flooded. Water level used to be down there. And so you had all of this to make a trap bed in, but not really right now. So I'm gonna come over just to the side, about 10 feet, and make a castor mound right here. Cut out the bank a little bit and make a good trap bed. And they're obviously moving through here because castor mound's right back there. So I'm gonna start on trapping gloves. Okay, so I'm gonna start this set by getting down here. It's not very deep right here, so it's perfect. I'm just gonna use this dirt clod and I'm gonna kind of dig out a little spot in there, make a castor mound. So I'm just gonna start with the shovel, just kind of cut out a little area. Some of this you can save for the castor mound. I think I'm just gonna get rid of this clump. It's got a bunch of roots in it. Get this root out of the way. Get that root out of the way. Get rid of that. Put my trap right there. Get my castor mound right up there. I'll make it look like they've been sliding up there to check it out. Now I'm gonna make a place for my trap to go. Make sure you clear out all the roots. Okay, now that we've got our castor mound set up, I've made kind of a slide right here and a trap bed here. Kind of where they'd slide up right here made, and a nice castor mound right here. And a trap bed will be right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and set the trap and get all of the placement figured out. Right there, I'm gonna set it. Come up here onto the shore. It'll be a lot easier. I like to set these with my feet, that way I don't have to get my fingers all up in there as much. I'm trying to set it just a hair trigger. Right, that should be a pretty hair trigger. There we go. Okay, now I got the trap set on just a hair trigger. So it's ready to go. Clear out this area a little bit more so you have a clear path up to it. So, got a trap bed kind of cleared out right here. So right here, I've kind of hollowed it out a little bit for the trap to go. Put it off to the side a little. Right about here. I can have this up that way. You want to set it off to the side slightly because you're going for their feet. And you might accidentally touch their chest, which will not get caught. Get my stake. I'm going to, out of the tunnels. I don't want to stake it there. Goes up a little ways in there. That's really soft. I'm going to stake it right here. I got that 2-foot stake all the way down in there. And I'm just going to try to get the wire out of their line of sight when they come up there. Push into the mud a little bit. I have the trap set right here. Pick up a little. That's where the trap is. They should come up. Foot should be over here, because normally on the slide, feet are off to the sides. Their belly is what's going to make the slide. So I've just got the trap right there, seated well. Now these beavers here can be a little bit trap smart, because they've been trapped multiple times. So just making a really clean set is pretty important right here. I'm just going to try to clear out a lot of this stuff, smooth this off like a natural mound. Push that off the side a little. So from this side, it's a pretty natural looking mound. They should swim up and they should walk right here. And if they put their foot right there, it's right on the trigger pad. And they should hopefully get caught. So I'm going to put some beaver castor on this now. And then we're going to put a trail camera so that we can hopefully get some good footage when they come. And we'll get back when we're done and go set another. Okay, now I have the beaver castor. So this is a scent that beavers emit in a gland in their, pretty much their butt. And so they come up here and they'll pile up the stuff. They'll pile up reeds, mud, sticks, all sorts of stuff. And then they'll rub their butt on it. And that's why it's smoothed off and everything. To market, it's like the beaver's version of a scent post. Beavers are very territorial, so what this is a scent from a beaver not from here. So when the beavers swimming out there smell it, they come over to check it out, wondering who's here taking their territory, and they will come up to smell it and hopefully get caught. To do the castor, I just like to you can grab a stick, you can grab a reed. I'm just gonna grab a stick right here, open it up, and then mix it up a little. Get a decent little amount right there, and then just put that on the mound. Wipe that off over there, maybe get a little bit more. Just entice them even more. There we go. That is a finished castor mound set. I also like to just make sure to clear out these reeds and stuff so that they're not really gonna get in the way of the trap. The beaver won't push him in front of him when he's coming up to the set. Like that, pretty good. Pretty much done. So now we're gonna get camera on this. We'll go on to the next one.